Namaste, guys. Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Wednesday evening here in Denver, Colorado. It is 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. We're jumping on for a daily dose of growth, challenges designed to grow your soul. Namaste, Denise. Namaste, Jessica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Namaste, Karen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are Adriana. Namaste. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. We're jumping on. For those of you logging in for the first time, right below this video is the two posts below this video. If you're watching it live on Facebook, is our weekly newsletter, the MCKS Pranic Healing Newsletter, which is a quote from my teacher, Grandmaster Cho Koksui, and the breakdown of my interpretation of what that quote means and how you can apply aspects of the teachings to your day-to-day life to improve the quality of your life, which connects us to our daily challenges. That was super fun, I must say. Aw, that's nice. So our daily challenges are challenges we do every single day. That's redundant, I know. To stretch ourselves, to grow ourselves as souls, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. And the challenges take roughly 15 minutes, and you have 10 hours to complete those challenges. Aw, snap. Karen did it with the teeny tiny salsa girl. Did I say Tina? Where's Tina? Teeny tiny Tina. I did it and it was fun. Obviously, Joanna did it. Denise did it. Jessica did it. Who else did it? I'm pretty sure Adriana did it because she knows, as number one super fan, she has to do it or she's out of the club. I danced my butt off, realized I need to do more of it. I love it. So our challenge was to choose 3 songs. One song is your favorite song to dance to. The second song is a genre of music you would never listen to and dance to. And the third song had to be sent by someone else, a friend, family member, stranger, it doesn't matter, for you to dance to that song. So 3 dances, 3.5 minutes per song. So you're looking at 10 minutes-ish to do the daily challenge today. So Karen says, instead of 3 songs, I danced to 10 songs, but follow the rules still. That a girl. Kristen, namaste. Wow. 10 songs. I'm still waiting to get those videos. So Jessica says, my daughter was making me dance to a lot of songs, and I ended up having 3 sent to me, but I had so much fun. Beautiful. Sarah, namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sure did it and loved it. Excellent. So Joanna says, I danced to 4 songs because I realized I'm not as young as I once was. But you still did the challenge, so congratulations, because the challenge was 3 songs, and you did 4. So you actually did a bonus song. Yay to bonuses. Yay to expanding. Yay to stretching yourself. So I'm glad you guys like that. So remember, these daily challenges are designed to grow you. Some people, they love to be stretched mentally. Some people love to be stretched emotionally. Some people love to be stretched physically. Some people love to be stretched financially. We all need all of them to be stretched throughout the day, week, month, quarter, and year of our lives. So I'm glad you guys got to challenge yourself emotionally and physically. So Sarah says, I did it. It was so much fun. I would have paid to see you guys dancing because I know you were dancing like nobody was watching, which, by the way, is an actual song in the title of a book. Dance Like Nobody's Watching. I forget the name of the artist. Jennifer something or other. She's a country singer. Dance Like Nobody's Watching. Joanne says, loved it. I used to dance for 4 hours, but haven't done that in a while. Okay. So inspiring. I want to dance more, and I learned about ecstatic dancing and love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you guys are kind of already doing, if you want to add to it, what was your awareness before, what was your awareness during, and what was your awareness after? So as we were giving the challenge about this is what we're going to be doing today, what was your awareness that came up? Andrew, namaste. Then what was your awareness that came up doing the dancing, and what was your awareness that came up after the dancing? So far, the awareness I'm getting after the dancing is how good you all felt and how much fun it was. Lizzie says, Lizzie can't be out here, but she did. Oh, she did it. Perfect. Andrew did not. Okay, did not. I was like, am I reading this right? Didn't do it. Thank you, Andrew, for taking responsibility. I appreciate that. So you guys know, for the challenges, I did it. I didn't do it. Here's my feedback. I did it. I didn't do it. Here's my feedback. What else? What are the things that you guys realized dancing? So you're like, Christian, I had so much fun. Christian, I got to express myself. Christian, it felt so good. I need to do this more often. So the takeaway is what? Integrate dance, playfulness more often throughout your day. True or not true? So Jessica, before I was like, oh, I can't dance. During I was like, oh, I'm out of shape. But this isn't so bad. And after I was like, I need to do this more. It was awesome. Good. Burn that into your brains. Remember that. Remember that. Good, good, good. What else? Joanna says, thought it sounded fun before. Thought it sounded fun before. Did it. Got a little tired, but it was fun. And now I want to dance more. Ah, your battery got charged up. Excellent. Dance parties. Okay, dance parties. Da'av, Atman Namaste. Welcome to the challenge. Welcome to the challenge. You got to say, I did it or I didn't do it. Even if you don't know what the challenge is, that means you didn't do it. So say, I didn't do it. So you take responsibility, you take ownership, and then you move forward with the next challenges. Okay? What else? 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 Sarah says the only thing, hold on everyone. The only thing that was difficult for me was to find a gender or a genre I do not like. I love music and dancing, so even the one I do not like, I dance and enjoy too. What was the instruction? Find music you didn't like, a genre you didn't like. I bet I could find something you don't like, but that's cool. So that you probably have a lot of exposure to dance and you were surrounded by people that did a lot of dancing. I have friends like that. Denise says, I had so many great songs to choose from that I like. Perfect. Dance got the body warm. Did multiple songs I liked. My mom sent me a song from the Beatles and it was fun. What was the song from the Beatles? Did a hip hop rap that I was going to regret, but the beat was good and I danced. I danced through it. Ah, very good. Adriana, we have 2 Adrianas on the stream right now. This is an exciting time. I hate this song. I hate that song, believe me. Oh, really? Okay. I believe you. Chrissy, Amma Namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you on the stream again. Twist. That's the name of the Beatles song, Twist. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Interesting. Okay. Jessica, my daughter was teaching me some crazy dances to music. It is cringe for me, but oh boy, I was laughing and she was laughing and it was great. Love it. I'm so not a dancer. Perfectly acceptable. Welcome to the club. Oh, Twist and... Wait a minute. Twist and Shout. Wasn't that Chubby Checker? Wasn't Twist and... Are you talking about Ferris Bueller's Day Off when he does the parade and he's singing Twist and Shout? I didn't think that was the Beatles. I thought that was the guy that plays in Vegas all the time. He's Hawaiian. Yeah, it's not the Beatles, right? What's his name? I can see his face. I can't see his name, though. Not Barry Manilow. Ah, Barry Manilow. Remember Mandy? How do you dance to Mandy? It'd have to be a slow song. Forgot the name. I'll look it up. Twist and Shout. Oh, yeah, the Twist. Oh, so the Twist is Chubby Checker, but Twist and Shout is somebody different. Wayne Newton. Wayne Newton. Isn't Twist and Shout from Ferris Bueller's Day Off when he's dancing at the parade? Isn't that a song by Wayne Newton? Suresh, Amma Namaste, welcome. Shake it on baby now, shake it on baby, twist and shout, shake and shout, shake, twist and shout, shake it on baby, twist and shout. Was Beatles, really? I'm learning something new every day. Okay. Suresh did it. Congratulations. Yay, Suresh. Yay. Awesome. I love it. Anyone else want to cover anything? You guys are getting all worked up. I love it. Yes, Twist and Shout is the Beatles. Huh. Well, learn something new today. So, while you're adding stuff of what your awareness was before, during, and after the challenge, what I want to share with you guys is my background when I used to be the kid that would always go to the junior high dance and the high school dance, and I would dance by myself. I would dance with the girls. I would just move my body. I love dancing. And then when I was 17 years old, I started studying dancing at a dance studio. I was, believe it or not, 17 years old dancing with 11, 12, and 13-year-old girls. I was studying ballet, not a good ballerina. Figured that out pretty fast. And then I got into jazz and I did some modern dancing, and I enjoyed modern dancing so much that when I went to college, when I was 19, I ended up studying dance as my minor. So I did a little bit of ballet in school, but I mostly did modern dance, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, like, big time. And that's where all the girls were. Hello. But I had no game with girls. Zero. All I knew was how to talk and dance, but I knew nothing about how to flirt. Completely oblivious to it. But I remember doing performances at Springfield College in Springfield, Massachusetts, in the auditorium, and as a man, our skill set are our legs. So our legs, we can do leaps really far and we can jump really high. That's our ninja power as men. Look at Baryshnikov if you want an example of that. And one of my clients, her boyfriend, used to train Baryshnikov. Cool, right? So I studied dance for a hot minute, had a blast, and then when I got out of college, I ended up doing contra dancing around New England. So contra dancing is Irish folk dancing. And I did something called the Dawn Dance in Vermont, Burlington, Vermont. This would have been 1990, I think 1999. I started doing contra dancing, which is Irish folk dancing, where they have a live band. Tina, namaste. Welcome. And they have a live band and they play, and you dance in pairs or in quads. It depends on how they mix up the music, but I loved it. And I traveled all over Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine to do dancing. It was so much fun. So the Dawn Dance in Burlington, Vermont was 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. of non-stop dancing. 12 hours of straight dancing. It was one of the most exhaustive, tiring experiences of my entire life. And people were dancing with, like, they went in, their hair was nice and clean and fresh, they smelled nice, their clothes were fitting, their shoes were on, socks were on, they were ready to party. By the end of the night into the morning, people looked like they got into a domestic abuse experience. Makeup was smeared, everyone's hair was messed up, people were hungry, people's feet were bloody, they had blisters from all the spinning, because you do lots and lots of spinning and contra dancing. And the men go ham with each other when they do contra dancing. Like, because contra dancing is about centrifugal force and spinning. So when you have two strong men that have strong bases, they can spin each other super fast. It's amazing. One of the most tiring moments of my entire life. But at the end, I got to kiss a girl that I've been friends with for a hot minute. Again, no game with women, didn't know what I was doing, but I got a kiss at the end of the event at like 7:15 in the morning, both of us exhausted. Maybe that's how I got the kiss. She was exhausted. And it was like the highlight of the entire event for me, right? She was super sweet. We're actually friends on Facebook. I haven't seen the girl in 20 years, but we're still friends on Facebook. And I think she's actually liked stuff recently. Weird, right? So fast forward. When I moved back to Denver, actually, I used to do ecstatic dancing. So Jessica was all jacked up about ecstatic dancing. If you've never done ecstatic dancing and you want to try something weird, try it. I've had a blast. I've met some very interesting people. Adriana loves ecstatic dance. It seems like Jessica also loves ecstatic dance. And you will meet some very interesting characters at ecstatic dance. People that wear capes and robes and have little portable ashrams that they set up, and, you know, giving homage to the Divine Mother and to the Divine Father, and all these, Veronica, namaste, all these weird experiences. You meet some weird people, let's be real with each other. But some of the most important people I've ever met in my life, I met through ecstatic dance. And so after leaving Denver temporarily to go on a self-retreat for 2 months in Fairfield, Iowa, where I actually went dancing, I did contra dancing in Fairfield, Iowa, came back to Denver, and I did Zouk dancing for about a year and a half. I took classes. I did it like 3 or 4 times a week, and I had a blast. I performed in Long Beach, California at the Queen Mary and the big boat and everything, right? Had a blast. And I really understood the beauty of expression, because when you're dancing, so freeing to just dance freely. Yeah, totally. Trust me, guys, I'm not ignoring your comments. It's hard to tell a story and then stop every 5 or 6 seconds. So I'm seeing your comments. I promise. I love you guys. Denise, you have a sister in North Bennington, Vermont? Okay. The song I didn't like made me nervous, but I danced anyways. Overcame nervousness. I did Rock Band. It was much fun. You guys are adorable. Just reading your comments real quick. So when you're dancing, the lower chakras are being stimulated. Your basic chakra, which deals with physical movement, is being stimulated. The soles of your feet, which deal with grounding yourself, are being stimulated. The sex chakra, which deals with charisma and movement of the hip area, is being stimulated. The navel chakra, which deals with physical power and inner strength, is being stimulated. The solar plexus is being cleansed and purged, right? Initially, you guys felt awkward and nervous, and then by the end of it, you were what? Laughing and having a good time, because the solar plexus chakra was getting cleansed and purified, right? Very, very important. Also, if you're dancing from an inspired place, opens the heart too, right? When the solar plexus is cleansed, the heart it's easier for the heart to become activated. So it's not that dance is activating the heart, it's that it's cleaning the solar plexus, which makes the heart activate easier. Does that make sense? If you are dancing from an inspired place, meaning you're dancing from the higher soul's perspective, a tremendous amount of energy comes down and it activates and cleanses out the chakras. So it's like a meditation. So that's why the Sufis, how many of you have seen the Sufis with the long robes and they have the hat on and they're spinning clockwise? They're spinning clockwise, which means they're pulling down energy and they're in ecstatic bliss, right? And they can do that for hours and hours and hours. Why? Because they're energizing themselves as they spin clockwise. They're pulling down energy. If they were to spin counterclockwise, they would be cleansing themselves and it would be very, very depleting. Did Tina just say I'm learning to tap dance? Oh, snap, girl. Get it. Love tap dancing. Gregory Hines, a legend. Sammy Davis Jr., legend. Love tap dancing. I always thought tap dancing was fascinating, but I never put on tap shoes. The closest thing I ever put on to tap shoes were bowling shoes, which kind of have similar bottoms and make a similar sound. Joanna says, I did too, makes me want to dance more. That is for sure. Beautiful. So it can be a spiritual experience if you tap into the higher energies. So I remember, this is a funny story. How many of you, we dance clockwise in a circle at powwow? Right. It means you're pulling down energy. So when you dance like this, when you're cleansing the land in a Native American ritual, you go counterclockwise. You're cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. When you are looking to put in a blessing or to impregnate the land with a certain energy, you go clockwise, right? And I know you guys know that. The rest of the group doesn't. So Christy says, I was terrible at it. Ballet was way better. Yeah, you have to have a certain kind of body type to be good in ballet. A lot of ballerinas practice the Alexander technique and practice Pilates in order to be good at what they do. Ballerinas, amazing in muscular endurance, postural integrity, phenomenal. Flexibility, agility, phenomenal. So, how many of you know, got tap shoes? Tap shoes for $15, that's super cheap. How many of you have an idea that I have a relatively strong, healthy attitude around sex, around sexual energy, around lower creativity, around expression? How many people get a sense of that? I wish I learned ballet. You would have you totally have a ballerina's body type. So you guys get that, right? I'm pretty open, I'm pretty expressive, I'm pretty comfortable around those things. If you've seen some of my posts or watched any of these videos at any period of time, right? I have a relatively healthy attitude around sex and intimacy and sex energy, right? Super important, by the way, on the spiritual path. So when I went to the Zouk Congress, so a Congress, Jessica goes, no way. So when I went to a Zouk Congress, why is everyone laughing? Yes, very open. A Congress is where you have a group of instructors coming together to share their experience and expertise in whatever their specialization is, right? So there are bachata congresses, Zouk congresses, salsa congresses. There's all kinds of congresses where people come together, they congregate to learn from experts. So at the Queen Mary in Long Beach, California, we performed earlier in the day, and then in the evening was the masters. So there's about 9 or so Zouk masters in the world. The Zouk masters were performing together as like a competition. That it was like late in the evening, like 11 or midnight is when it was starting, and it went until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning with open dancing. So would you agree that masters who have been dancing for 10, 15, 20 years and teaching dancing for 10, 15, 20 years, would you agree that they have stronger, more developed lower chakras than the ordinary person? Stronger basic, stronger sex, stronger navel, stronger, cleaner solar plexus in general, right? Because they're constantly using their physical body, moving. Whenever you move your body, where you're moving that part of your body, it's cleansing out and energizing that chakra. So if I keep doing this with my hand, I'm energizing and cleansing my palm chakra. So if you're moving your lower body with twists and turns and rolls and all these things, you're stimulating and cleansing those chakras. So I'm an empath, pretty sensitive. So I'm sitting on the right near the what do you call it? The stage. It's not a stage because they're dancing on an open floor. So I'm sitting right at the edge of the floor. So you have several masters all dancing at the same time. Awesome music. Zouk, in my humble opinion, Zouk has the best music. So I'm hearing the belly dancing highly stimulates the sex and the navel. Super. So as I'm sitting on the edge of the stage watching them dance, I might have this video somewhere on my computer. They're dancing and you can hear the music building. Remember, as you guys were dancing today, you hear the music building, and then what happens? The beat drops, right? And that's what everyone's seeking, especially in Zouk. We're very, very aware of the beat dropping because that's when we do certain moves. We get to be creative. What do we call it? There's a term in Zouk when we're being creative within the beat. It's eluding me right now. But so all the masters are dancing and they're building up the energy, and then the beat drops, like I'm connecting to the energy now, it's kind of blissful. The beat drops and the sex energy radiated throughout the entire auditorium. Like literally a sexual bomb went off. And I, a person who has a relatively strong sex energy, relatively good attitude around sex, I was overwhelmed by the energy that hit me that night during that performance. It was like amazing. I almost had to catch my breath. I wasn't even dancing. I was just sitting and observing the masters dancing. But when you combine their sex chakras, right? Because they're all very close to one another. As you combine their sex chakras are feeding off of each other, building. They're dancing. More and more energy is building. And then the beat drops, and when they do their move, honor beat it's called. Ooh, the honor beat. I like that. So as it ripples through the audience, it stimulates everyone else's sex chakra. So dance really helps transform people. It gets people out of their comfort zone. It gets people to feel more comfortable with their physical bodies. It gets people more comfortable with their emotionality. Because as Grandmaster Chogo Kok-Soo would say, many of us are psychologically constipated, meaning we stuff our emotions and we don't release those emotions because we don't move our physical bodies, right? And we also don't healthily express our emotionality. Robin, I'm a namaste. Does that make sense? So the challenge that you guys did today with dancing, you are starting to understand its transformative effect. Even for you who have been dancing regularly on and off for years, you're like, wow, this was a great reminder. Wow, I didn't know I was going to have this kind of experience doing this challenge, right? I love to dance while cooking. Yeah. Also, when you dance, it's partially releasing sex energy in the sense of if you feel sexually worked up and bound up and you don't have a creative outlet, when you dance, it releases some of that sex energy. But it can also be stimulating as well. So there's a nuance to the technique. So that's why we did our challenge for today, was to give you guys an experience of being in your bodies. It's called being embodied, right? We incarnate, right? We incarnate. The soul pours down a portion, the higher soul pours down a portion of itself into our incarnated soul, our mental body, our emotional body, our etheric body, and our physical body, and it animates us. Right? So you have a physical body to experience the physical plane. So if you're not moving your body through dance, through painting, through art, through speaking, through exercise, biking, mountain climbing, moving your body, if you're not doing those things, you're not experiencing the physical plane as fully as you could. Does that make sense? So I love dance. Dance has been a very important part of my life for a little over 20 years. Karina, namaste. I never had the drive to be a dance instructor. That's not my focus. My focus is to be a meditation teacher and a master healer. That's my focus. But I love dancing as a hobby. And when I was traveling the country for 6 months with a friend, him and I would always go dancing. That was our thing. And we would go dancing on the dance floor, and most of the time I was dancing by myself because it took me years and years and years to figure this out. Sorry, ladies. This was my mistake. I didn't know any better. But women, when they dance, they want the man to be the pivot point for them to do their moves, to look beautiful, to look graceful, to look sexy. I would compete with the women on the dance floor. My mistake. I didn't know any better. It is what it is. I didn't realize that you have to make the woman shine. The spotlight is on her, and your job is to hold space for her as she's doing what she's doing best. Does that make sense? So, not perfect. Is what it is. I love dancing. I love dancing partner dancing, and I love dancing by myself. I've been trained in different modalities in dance. Sarah gets it. Salsa.com. Why does everyone love dancing while cleaning? Oh, so we have people who love dancing while cooking, while cleaning, stealing the spotlight. Calm down, Karen. I'll give you the spotlight. Relax. You're fine. It's true. Because I always thought, well, if I dance as well as a woman or better, isn't that a good indicator? Right? Isn't that like what you're supposed to do? I didn't know that. I'm like, all these Latin guys, they're not very good dancers, but they have women all over them. What am I missing? Because they're giving women the spotlight to be beautiful, to be expressive, to show off their talents, to show off their assets. I didn't get it. Forgive me. So Tina met her husband out dancing. Aw, snap, girl. Peacock, he wanted to be the peacock. Relax, Jessica, but you're right. That's correct. So dancing is a beautiful thing by yourself. Dancing is a beautiful thing with a partner. I dance here. You guys never see it. Have I ever danced? I usually dance when I'm cooking food. So I do it while cooking. I don't do it while cleaning. A girlfriend of mine, when she cleans, she sings. She doesn't do dancing. She sings. And she's terrified of singing in front of people. It's kind of funny, actually. She has a good voice, but she's terrified. So maybe that will be a future challenge for you guys. Singing in front of people. But Christian, I can't sing. Doesn't matter. So this is healing spray. I just have a little congestion. So I'm just removing some of the congestion so I can better articulate and communicate with the group so you guys don't share in that congestion with me. So that is our talk for today. That is our little story of the higher and lower teachings of what dancing can do, how it can benefit you physically and energetically. Very, very important, whether you're dancing by yourself, whether you're dancing in a group, whether you're dancing with a partner. It's extremely powerful and beautiful things can happen. Joanna says, I love singing. Okay. What else? And that's it. So for those of you, you're welcome. For those of you who need healing, feel free to reach out to me directly on my website, ChristianRLong.com. It's my name. Can't miss it. Schedule a consultation if you know nothing about pranic healing. If you know something about pranic healing, then just schedule a healing directly, and then we will work with you. 30 minutes of coaching to give you understanding, 30 minutes of healing to transform your life. And then check us out tomorrow for another challenge. Thank you for today's challenge. Loved it. You're welcome. See, now you guys love the challenge, so that means I'm going to have to start having more difficult challenges that you go, Christian, why on earth did you choose this as a challenge? I bet you still haven't listened to that song. Relax, Jessica. I said I would listen to it today. The day ain't over. Denise says, thanks for this challenge. It was fun. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Love the challenge. Have a wonderful and blessed evening. Thank you, Joanna. You as well. Yes, too much fun. I loved it. Good. I'm super, super glad that you guys enjoyed the challenges. Do me a favor for the group. Anyone who got value out of the challenge, please share the earlier challenge this morning. The earlier challenge. So it plants the seed of like, oh, we have daily challenges. We have daily challenges. We have daily challenges. Right? Why am I blissing out all of a sudden? I don't know. Anyways, love you guys very, very much. Please let me know I can continue serving you, helping you, healing you, moving your life forward in whatever direction you're seeking. And I look forward to connecting with you very, very soon. This is Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma, namaste. Bye-bye.